All things Axie Infinity and SLP is mooning. All that and more coming right up. Hello and welcome to the Crypto Jungle. My name is Baloo the Bear, and here on the channel we combine fundamental analysis with technical analysis so that you're better prepared to navigate this wild world of cryptocurrency. So in today's video, I want to talk about Axie Infinity and specifically the price of SLP. SLP has been on a fucking tear. We are just blowing the faces off of people in terms of the price of SLP. So there's a lot of people out there being like, whoa, is Axie back? Like, what's going on? What can we expect? What's going on? What's fueling this movement right now? So we'll dive into the fundamentals as to what has happened in terms of the economic adjustment that was just introduced by the Axie Infinity team. And then we'll go over the trading opportunities that may or may not still exist inside of what we're seeing here, all that and more. Let's get right into it. All right, so I'm just starting off here in the Axie Infinity Discord. This is where the announcement was made that they are doing an economic adjustment. So the team at Axie Infinity, they often do these types of economic adjustments, and what those are doing is just kind of rebalancing the ecosystem so that we can land on what is an equilibrium between how much SLP is being minted versus how much SLP is being burned or used by the gaming participants. Okay, so Axie Season 20. Season 20 is coming with a bunch of key upgrades. The biggest one and the root of the pump in SLP is the adjustment to the economy. So basically what they're doing is they're getting rid of the adventure mode earnings. So Axie players are no longer going to be able to earn SLP in adventure mode. This is a really smart move in my opinion. This has nothing to do with that. Let's go here. Yeah, let's go right there. Why not? Because there are still a ton of bots, okay? There's a lot of bots inside of Axie Infinity, and where the bots are most profitable is where there is no skill required. It's very easy for a bot to, exist in Axie without any skill and just buy, floor Axies and use those to produce SLP. So they are sunsetting or getting rid of the earnings that you can get in adventure mode. They're also getting rid of the daily quest. So the daily quest was allowing you to go and play in adventure mode and play in the arena. 10 matches and 10 levels, or 5 matches and 10 levels got you 25 SLP as a daily reward. So those two cuts alone actually account for 44% of the amount of SLP that was being minted and brought into the ecosystem. Now we're getting into even the arena matches are having a reduction as well. There's a bit of a reduction, and there's also giving value back to the low level, hard to earn Axies. So in the previous seasons, in the last economic adjustment, they actually got rid of paying out SLP to any player that was at an 800 MMR or lower. So they're actually bringing that back now. So if you are below 1000 MMR, you can still earn SLP. This is really good because it's going to bring value back up to the floor Axies. It's going to incentivize people to continue to buy Axies and to continue to play Axies because now all players can earn in the arena. Now, the arena adjustments have also been made. I think we're almost in season 20. So, if you were in this bracket, you still get 3 SLP. If you're in this bracket, it's going from 6 to 5. This bracket's going from 9 to 6. This bracket's going from 12 to 8. This bracket's going from 15 to 10. This one's going to 18 to 12. So a lot of cuts in the price of SLP. This is going to make earning SLP a lot harder. This is going to make SLP a lot more rare. Now, shout out to my VIP community. I did post the setup. What was the setup? What was the price there in VIP? Where were we? Trade setups. SLP was right here, I believe. No, even further back. Yeah, we had an entry here on SLP at basically a penny. And shout out to the VIPs. We've really knocked it out of the park here. We hit 4 cents, you know, huge markup, the peak of the setup. I was telling you guys to take profits right around 200%. You know, this is the value that I add to the community. If you're interested in joining VIP, links below. Just sign up for the Crypto Jungle. We'll get you signed up in the group today. We've got a lot of, you know, we don't have a ton of signals. That's actually something that I like, is I'm not bombarding you with a ton of signals that go nowhere. I reserve trade setups for things that I think have a high probability of marking up. I did not expect SLP to do this, but shout out, I got a ton of thank yous from people in the group for this one, so you're welcome. And I'll try to get some more knock it out of the park trades. But yeah, very oversold, huge bearish divergence as it stands right now. You know, from a technical point of view, it's heading back down. SLP is heading back down. We need to come back down, and we need to test some of these levels. So the most logical area for us to you know, find some support would be back in this general area right here. So back down to about 2 cents, you know, just under 2 cents would be logical for me. We're just over 3 currently. So we're going to come back down to reality. We're going to scare people. But here's the other thing that you really need to take into consideration, is there is also the possibility that the team doesn't introduce enough of the burning mechanisms in this to really prop up the price. We're cutting off the supply. There's way less selling pressure being applied to SLP, but do we have enough burning, and do we have enough demand? I'm going to show you one more chart, and this is the SLP issuance chart. Okay, so this is the SLP issuance chart. This is the ratio between how many SLP are minted, brought into this world, created, and how many are burned. Now, why this is important is because the price of SLP is directly correlated with the amount of supply. So as we continue to mint and mint and mint, the price goes down and down and down. If we burn and burn and burn, the price goes up and up and up. So it's a very rudimentary way of just analyzing it, but because a lot of these crypto assets, their price is decided by a bonding curve, you know, the supply metrics, the supply ratio of what's in the pool versus the coin being minted is really important. As it stands right now, we are not burning a lot. We are in a downtrend in burning. There's less and less activity. There's less and less breeding. I don't know anybody in Axie Infinity who's still breeding Axies. I know nobody. Nobody's still breeding Axies. So that's a big problem. We need to introduce some of these other metrics that allow people to spend SLP inside of the game. They're talking about custom skins. They're talking about custom name tags. They're talking about, you know, potentially incentivizing the breeding again through dropping the price of AXS. There's a lot of things that they can begin to do that would cause the burning to take effect. But as it stands right now, if we zoom in here and look at the economics here, we're still minting a shit ton of SLP, and we're burning less and less and less and less. So the fundamentals of the burn mechanism, albeit good that we're minting much less, unless we can get that burning back up, it's going to be down only. It's going to continue to be down only, and this rally will likely end up being a failed rally. So definitely get into the Discord, pay attention to the announcements. We want to see this really turn into something where we can flip the economy on its head and kind of really incentivize some of the player base and some of the manager base to, you know, create more of this burning, you know, use some of these products that are going to burn SLP, because without that, honestly, SLP is down only. So that is all the time I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, please leave it a like. If you loved it, subscribe. And if there are any projects that you would like me to take a look at, leave them in the comment section down below. And until next time, please trade safe. It is a jungle out there. Peace.